I didn't have the prettiest childhood. My parents split when I was young, so we moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. There were 7 kids and 3 adults before we luckily got accepted into a notorious Ontario housing complex. I was about 4 or 5 when I had my first real experience with racism. And I was holding on to my little sister as a group of older kids ran around us, making all these funny noises and calling us savages, which is a word I didn't even understand at the time. Years later, when I moved to Alberta to work, a stranger approached me, wanting to pay me for sex. He figured because I was Native, I must be easy. All these things made me feel like society expected me to be ashamed to be an Aboriginal. But I was lucky. As I got older, I found fantastic teachers, ones that didn't look at me as someone different or at risk or even someone special. I was just a person. That term, at risk, I've always hated that term. It assumes that because we have different economic situations and we look different, we're automatically going to make bad decisions. We're not going to be productive or have successful lives. Today, everything that people thought would make me weaker made me stronger. I love where I live, I love where I work, and I love the strong sense of community I have. I had a friend who was a big sister, and I started thinking about it, and I remembered Mrs. Thompson. I remembered the kind of impact it had on my self-confidence, on my belief that I could do something and be something different than what the expectation was all based on someone who didn't have to have any interest in me. And I thought, I'd like to be that. And I think the important thing to let kids know is that there's someone out there who has had to go through things like you have, who has managed to make positive things come out of it. You may not live in the greatest places. You may not have the easiest paths, but there will be people along the way to help you who want to see you succeed. My name is Dawn. I'm a mentor. It doesn't matter who you are, or what you look like, or where you're from. You can be one too.